Again, looking at that driver's side window, impossible to see inside that vehicle, but it does appear that there may be, it's just a reflection. Thought that might have been a cell phone in the passenger seat there, but West Covina really showing signs of wanting to pit this
All right.
and end this
We're back for chase number 3 on the day. We have a silver-ish white Dodge Charger on the run here. San Gabriel Valley. No Twitch noties went out, so you guys are going to have to tell your people that we are live. West Covina PD really looking like they want to pit this vehicle right now. Haunting, daunting, hanging around. We are back once again. We are back here while we still can. We've had 2 really short chases back for a third tonight. A little boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go chasing in the San Gabriel Valley, East San Gabriel Valley, Puente Avenue, Chapman Street. Chris Christie on the call. ABC 7 as we hard swerve around what may have been spike strips. I don't know what that swerve was for. When they swerve like that out of nowhere, there's usually some impediment on their... there's spike strips in the way, is what I mean.
Thank you.
It is full moon, the way things are headed right now with all these chases, and there is another one going on as well, but media is not there. We might have double box chases here. That looked like more intersection. There was, I don't know if that was a police vehicle there, but West Covina PD looks like they want to pit this vehicle very badly. In the shadows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red and blues, night sun blasting. Not a whole bunch of pedestrians there on the road, which really opens this guy up to pit. If he makes a wide turn left or right, more specifically left, that's more space to travel. That is a sign around the neck that says, pit me, please.
That primary unit even shows a hint of attempting a possible pit maneuver, which it does appear has been authorized. We see that.
One GEO says, wore my merch today, knowing this was this was coming. 3 chases in one day. Oh. Whoa. Oh, that was I was wondering why he was slowing down, but that was quite the dip in the road there. If we were running flat, that would really expedite it.
Going through these red lights at full speed and making some of these wild last-minute turns without any braking whatsoever. Again, he is now westbound on Puente Avenue. Again,
Chris Christie on the call.
Old. This guy is just refusing to pull over. And you got to wonder whether that is his vehicle or whether it's a stolen vehicle or what else may be behind.
Don't know. We also don't know what happened to the grid. Oh my God! Hard left turn out of nowhere.
Right over the double yellow lines and oncoming lanes.
And really starting to pick up speed. It might be in his best interest to whoever this driver is to pick up speed. Turns like that are going to get you pit. Anywhere between 30 and 45, 50 miles an hour, perfect speed to pit. It will stall the engine. We got solid red lights there. There are red and blues in the intersection, holding traffic, thankfully. Night sun blasting. Hopefully we'll notify anyone coming up to an intersection that there is a chase coming, and this guy is recklessly blowing through red lights.
Look at that primary unit.
Eliana's on the way. Hard left turn. I got to get out of the way. Really trying to pit.
To this suspect, but every time he does, you see what happens. Either a wild turn or
they really want to pit. You can feel the pit coming.
Just about 10 over the speed limit.
Just need the Eric Collins drums. Phil Collins drums.
Completely random, but now he's pushing closer to 65 miles per hour on San Bernardino Road off of Hollenbeck Avenue.
We're in West Covina.
With a full police,
My geographical knowledge of this area is not as great as downtown. Still going. 1, 2, 3, 4 red and blues in pursuit. 2 are left behind stopping traffic. Driver doesn't know this, but if he wants to keep this chase going, you better get to a highway immediately so that West Covina PD have to defer to CHP, and they're not going to pitch you on the highway. This guy's going to get pit. If he turns right here, he's getting pit. Turn right here, you're getting pit.
That is likely, if I'm not mistaken, is that Sheriff? Yeah, LA County Sheriff with a helicopter now in position to track this suspect.
Too slow. Oh, tight turn. You better stay tight. You better keep it right, get it tight on those turns.
Left-hand turn onto
If you dilly-dally and you make a wide turn, you ass getting pit. Still going, 40 miles an hour. Perfect pit territory.
That tint is just about pitch black. It's just impossible to see inside of that car.
Begging for it, 45 miles an hour.
Newer model, about 50 miles per hour down Cypress Street. Officers trying to inch up on that left-hand side, but that pit maneuver.
A perfect pit.
Well, it appears to be in
Pit
the
certified West
it's
Covina
just not,
vehicle there,
they just
cruiser,
haven't
will
had
hit the
the
back
right
left quarter panel,
opportunity
drive right
to
through.
go ahead and do it.
Another red light. They're not going to do it in an intersection with a red light. They're not going to do it when there are
Qualified,
pedestrians on the
but
side of
they
the street,
just
somewhere
haven't
like here.
had the
We also
right
can't see ahead of the
opportunity
chase,
to
by the
pull
way.
right behind
So we
them
don't know what's
and
coming up
effectively
like
execute
100
that.
yards
Now,
ahead.
you've
That's
got
why they're not
some
doing it.
additional
But they're definitely,
pedestrian traffic,
it's imminent. It is imminent.
on the opposite side of the road here, but for the most part, you can see this is a very quiet night here along Cypress Street, where once again we are encountering very little traffic.
I'm going to keep moving myself around so we don't.
Right now, he's only doing about the speed limit. You can see a number of black and whites right behind him. At last count, 6 West Covina officers in this pursuit.
Oh, it's making that Mario Kart sound. Oh, he tried it. He tried the I'm going right, going left. That shit ain't work. That will not work. They have too much room. They have too much room to wait to see where you're actually going to commit to. Then they'll drive right through you. But for now, still going. San Gabriel Valley Police Chase, for those of you just joining us. San Gabriel Valley, West Covina PD. You better tell. No Twitch notifications went out because we're within 4 hours of the last chase. If you have people that you know within the community that watch these chases, they are not been notified. You got to let them know if they're not following me on Twitter. Otherwise, they won't know that we're live. Got like 12,000 people with alerts turned on. You can look at it in the Twitch back end. None of those people got notifications about this chase. Just the way it is, unfortunately.
Copy.
Coffee.
I think I hear traffic on Covina PD.
Picking up speed here, folks. They want this guy. What are they? There is no tracking mode right now, my friends. They want this one. He's going for it. Lining it up.
Yeah, he wants it.
He was lining it up. He's look when he pulls to the left. Yo, when he pokes his head out to the left. Oh, hard left turn. Smart move there. When the cruiser, the lead cruiser, the pit certified cruiser pokes their head out, they're looking ahead to see if there's any traffic coming up ahead and they can go for a pit or not.
Just haven't had the right opportunity
Oh, no.
to execute. That primary unit wants it. He keeps pulling up right behind him, but just has not
Slowing
had
down.
a chance to safely pull this or spin this vehicle out. So they're continuing now in a much more narrow residential street here, at about 20 miles per hour on Ken Oak Drive. Slowing down dramatically, only about 20 miles per hour, well within the threshold for a pit maneuver. But
Too
you
slow.
see all of this
Too slow. The engine won't
traffic, all
stall.
of those
Yeah, they're not going to pit with all these cars.
in a narrow street like this, you just aren't going to see a pit maneuver.
Is it a dead end?
Unless the opportunity provides it, and unless there's enough space to effectively conduct that pit maneuver.
Could have a little ejectocito action here, maybe.
Innocent property here, so.
This is a good place to pit. That's a great.
Here
Oh,
comes the pit. Here it comes. Here it comes. He's going to go for it. If he comes up on another intersection.
one more turn. One more turn. He's getting pit. He's going to get pit. Here it is. This has to be it. This has to be it.
He keeps pulling back. He keeps pulling back. He's gotten so close.
Don't tell me this is.
So many close calls.
Don't tell me this is a highway interchange
Here he is
or
the
on
right
ramp.
side now
Oh,
of Dio Street.
now he's pulling away from it.
And I think
Had
he
it.
might have missed a good opportunity.
Had it right there on the turn.
Missed a good
Should have drove through him on the turn.
35 miles per hour through another red light.
Oh, this one's tense.
And now you see that primary unit starting to fall back just a little.
This
bit.
one's
He's looking
tense.
For that opportunity, he's had a couple of chances, but he didn't take it. He didn't feel comfortable taking it for probably great reasons. But from up here, it just looks like he's had so many close calls. But you saw on those narrow streets, so many parked vehicles, and you just have to have the right amount of space to do it. And unfortunately, they just haven't had the right amount of pavement to play with here. But we're now on Ramona Boulevard, another wild left here at a high speed. West Covina looking for that pit opportunity.
Oh, just do it. The fucking tension's driving me crazy. Just try it at least. Stop sitting back there. It's not accomplishing anything.
Here he comes on the right again. That primary unit closing in on the right side.
Poking his head out. Whoa! What a swerve away from it.
At the red light onto Main Avenue.
Oh, and he drives through the right turn. This guy's ready for the Southern 500 on Sunday at Darlington. Get him a paint job.
Haphazard turns, very random.
He loves those little juke L1, R1 moves.
Continuing through the San Gabriel Valley now in Baldwin
Lit
Hills.
chase at last. Main Avenue, Palm Rose Avenue, still in the San Gabriel Valley. This person needs to get to a highway immediately.
But so far, they have been unable to stop this vehicle. Now doing right around the speed limit again, about 45, 50 miles per hour.
Somebody said bro is begging the cop to meet him at the rim. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units.
Still 6 West Covina officers.
Red and blues. Look at the power of that night sun.
On it, that helicopter providing some really helpful assistance to the West Covina Police Department here. And now it looks like he's picking up a little more speed, about 70 miles per hour.
Yeah, we're in the area of Downey. We can get to Downey. We take the 605 for sure. All roads lead to Downey, but this one's still hanging out in San Gabriel Valley.
I think I said Baldwin Hills a few times, Baldwin Park rather, as he continues at a pretty good clip here in excess of 60 to 70 miles per hour.
Still going here, folks. Still going. We've made it 11 minutes. This is 11 minutes, 12 minutes. 12 minutes longer than any chase we've had recently, that's for sure. Slap ups, appreciate you. Welcome in, welcome back.
Simon Desk now. This is a Grand Theft Auto suspect.
Oh,
What appears to be a
are we
stolen
smoking? Oh, he just went down to like a construction road. You're toast.
They are continuing to
This
keep
feels like a
pressure on him here.
side street. No one parked on the side.
Onto Azusa Canyon
Birds
Road.
everywhere in the air right now, and Sheriff's Department just flew overhead. Sheriff's Department's always going to be lower than the media, using this XL Dodge Charger as a pick, an off-ball screen. Lap traffic
They
ahead.
just haven't had the chance, but in the meantime, they have given the go-ahead for a pit maneuver if they have an opportunity. So far, they have not been able to execute. But you can see the traffic is relatively light here, so if he slows down just a little bit, we might see another attempt here on that left side.
Oh
Here
God,
comes
this
that
guy's just
primary
fucking
unit
begging
moving
for it,
against center
man.
line.
That you could not be doing anything worse than going down these streets at these speeds. And Covina PD has not really gone for it yet.
Per hour. It's a little bit fast for a pit maneuver.
No, it's perfect. 30 to 40 will stall the engine. He's right in it. Here it comes, poking his head out. (9:12 p.m. here).
Southbound Irwindale Ave. Southbound Irwindale Ave.
Come on, stay with us, Chris. Don't you lose the
Here
signal.
he comes around the
No!
right
No!
side. He really
Don't
has had
fucking
many
do that.
shots here, but they just can't manage to execute that.
We're so far east that the signal's getting all choppy. Went for it. He poked his head out. Why? I don't know why he didn't go for it again.
Must have seen that car up ahead, and you just don't want to have any risk.
I guess there was traffic ahead.
In a situation like this, cutting through the gas
Oh,
station.
oh.
The gas station, yep, cutting through here.
Oh, hard dip at the gas station.
On to Sunset.
Whoa, that ain't gonna work either.
A few times already.
I'm trying to lose him like that.
Further to the west now, but another wide open road here with a median that may allow that West Covina unit to execute that pit one more time, or at least attempt to execute a pit maneuver here if he slows down a little bit. Right now, again, just going a little bit too fast, making it a little bit too dangerous for a pit. Unclear how many people are inside this vehicle. As we mentioned, those windows are very heavily tinted, only to say that the driver is wanted for Grand Theft Auto. It appears to be a stolen silver Toyota Camry.
No, a Dodge Charger.
Newer model, apparently out of West Covina. They are continuing to apply pressure here, and every time they do, you see them speeding up. Upwards of now 55 miles per hour under the freeway. That's the
God.
10 freeway
Paul
going
Walker
back
Challenge
in the
territory.
Opposite direction we came from earlier, but generally covering the same territory, which may allow for more units to cover this area and potentially set up for a spike strip.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen one yet for as long as he's been hanging around this exact area. This guy wants to pit so bad.
Back in West Covina, turning onto West Covina Parkway now off of Sunset Ave.
This has to be it. This has to be it. This
Here
has to
comes
be it.
Another attempt. Here comes the attempt. A pit maneuver, and the officer.
Ah, this is driving me nuts!
Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. This is
Why?
incredible. I mean, he's had several opportunities to go ahead and spin this vehicle out. He may just be looking to take a peek inside the vehicle. Doesn't appear to be a very good attempt at these pit maneuvers. These are just kind of warning shots, I would say.
What a
to
fucking
try to
tease.
apply a little more pressure. But here comes a hand out the window. The driver.
What is his hands out the window?
Waving.
Waving! Taunting!
Turn here.
Taunting! He's waving at
See
him.
what this, look, there comes the pit. There it is.
Oh, now your ass gonna get pit.
Shove of that
But he's going too slow. I told you he's got to be going 30 miles an hour and taunting. He's fucking Deion Sanders. Him waving his ass as he gets pit. Come and get me. Come and get me. Hard right turn, picking up speeds, big time here.
It looks like this driver is clearly taking advantage of this situation.
Blatantly taunting the
I
police.
gotta tell you, we've had at least a half a dozen.
Gave him the deuces.
Opportunities for a really good
Mid-pit maneuver.
has been given. We see the damage there. He made decent contact there, but it just wasn't strong enough.
Come and
to,
get it.
Disable this vehicle. What a sight here.
Oh my God. Oh, is that? Oh, I thought that was a red light.
They've given the go-ahead, and now
Ah!
things have really amped up. Now,
What was that?
Go ahead.
60 miles an hour through an intersection. Hard swerve around.
They're
Something.
committed, and so is the driver of that vehicle. The driver of that stolen vehicle is now even more intent on outrunning these officers.
Stolen vehicle. Now really picking up speeds. You didn't pit him before. You missed. Now you're throwing rocks at the Beehive. 70 miles an hour here on side streets. Glendora Avenue. We've been here a lot. San Gabriel Valley. We keep going in this direction. We will get to Downey at some point.
Another right turn, a random right turn there. That's
My
going to be
God.
to Merced Avenue off of Glendora. Again, this is territory that he is familiar with, as we have been here on several occasions, at least in this general area. It's obvious now as he makes his way into oncoming lanes.
Oh,
of traffic,
Jesus.
another wild right turn on
They're trying to get out of the way.
It's obvious that his adrenaline is pumping after that pit attempt, and he is not showing any signs of surrender whatsoever. So really
This is a great
speeding
street to
up,
pit.
I don't even think he's going to give him another chance to pit him here. He's
Hey, you
really,
had it. Through a stop
putting
sign.
a lot more
All these
space
stop signs had
between
dips,
him and
too.
that primary unit, and that primary unit
You're doing like
who
60
still
into one of those
remains the same
dips. You'll see.
primary unit throughout
You'll see a
this
Katy
pursuit.
Perry
Has
challenge
just not,
easily.
Manage to have the effect of applying pressure or disabling the vehicle. I mean, he has had several opportunities, he or she, but so far it has had the opposite effect of just antagonizing.
Still 3
the
stars
driver
at the moment.
and really amping up the dangerous driving. I mean, the erratic nature of these turns. And at some of these intersections, speeding.
Someone
right through
said
without
cops are
any
playing Brooke Lopez
even
drop
light
defense.
braking.
Feels
At
like
some
it, doesn't it?
points, just setting up for a real disaster if he encounters cross traffic. Now making his way onto Service
20 minutes
Avenue.
in. 20 minutes
A right
in.
turn onto Service Avenue at 45 miles per hour in a very residential street. He keeps finding these residential areas, slows down occasionally, but I think now that he's feeling that.
He's got to be feeling euphoric. Euphoric. He's like, it's not my car. Come and get it. Waving to his ass. Giving him the, who's that wide receiver in the NFL that does the deuces? Plays for the Chiefs or something? Gave him one of those.
About 14 separate pursuits.
Someone said Guangdong Police Department.
This is just the most recent one.
I get the reference.
And, you can
Oh, he's going for it again. He's got the hands out the window. Oh, he put the hand, he hit the gas.
Cat and mouse gesturing.
Hand out the window, gave him the wave, and he said, come on, come and get it. I'm going to hit the gas. Slowing down. We're playing Tom and Jerry right now. Oh, you're going to get it. What the?
And now the vehicle comes to a stop.
What?
Vehicle comes to a stop.
What is happening?
With his hands out. driver with his hands out, officers with their guns drawn.
What is
This
happening?
might do it. This might be the end. They're actually partially blocking the driver's side there. We'll see.
Call an
if he's
ambulance.
able to crawl
Not for
out.
me.
I don't think he may or may not be able to open that.
This would be an
driver's side
all-time.
door, but it looks like
This would be an
he's finally
all-time
giving
wounded
up
duck.
here.
This would be an all-time wounded
Stop.
duck
He's
right here.
communicating with that officer. Two hands out the window. You see a phone? I don't see the phone. He's holding a phone in his hand. There's a phone in his hand. Difficult to make out.
What is happening?
It
don't
looks
think
like
he-
he's communicating with somebody on the phone as he gestures towards these officers. We'll come around and get a better look at the driver here, but he's gesturing at these officers as he's communicating on the phone. He's almost looks like he's FaceTiming.
What? Is he streaming?
All right, if he wants to open up that driver's side door, he can open up the driver's side door. It's unclear what they're ordering him to do, but whatever they're ordering him to do, it doesn't appear that he's obeying.
I'm gonna be so mad if this is like a YouTuber or something.
Where'd he come from? This is a reality show. They're shooting a reality show in the middle of this pursuit. You can see a
What?
cameraman and audio tech jumping at
There's a
his
boom
gun
mic.
to capture the action from behind. You have an
That's a
officer
stri-
with his gun drawn as they film a TV show.
What is happening?
Combination of this pursuit. This is a new one, guys.
What?
We've never actually caught this.
It's not a stringer?
For sure. Now you
It could
see
be a stringer.
continuing to communicate
That's definitely a
with
stringer.
The driver of the vehicle who is still.
I refuse to believe they're
has his
filming
hands up,
something.
but still won't let go of that phone. Won't let go of the phone. You got to wonder if maybe there's a language barrier or something like that. But for whatever reason, it doesn't look like he is. Clearly, he's not obeying with these orders here. So we have a complicated set of circumstances here. You've got a number of officers on the suspect's left and his right with their guns drawn. We can only see the driver. No idea if there's anybody in that back
Oh.
seat or in the
Ah!
passenger seat. It looks
Why
like
is he?
a male
Why is he
suspect.
meerkatting?
Male suspect now.
What is he?
His torso out the driver's side window, very agitated. The door won't open. Door won't open. He's crawling out with his hands up in the air. Hands up in the air. Now walking towards that primary officer. You've got a television crew trying to stay behind that officer. I wouldn't say they're keeping
Only
their
in Los
distance, but
Angeles.
they're clearly
Only in Los
behind
Angeles, man.
this officer, capturing all of this with
Is this real or not? What is happening? There's a camera crew moving in! Right there! Right behind him!
Video on the other side here, but right now it looks like they are finally able to detain the suspect with his hands on his head, handcuffs being placed on the driver, and I did not see them clear the vehicle, but they must have.
Are they filming cops?
Just judging from the posture here, it appears they've peeked inside the vehicle at the very least, and they must be confident that there's nobody else inside that vehicle. However, I got to tell you, with those tinted windows, I don't know how they were able to clear that vehicle. We can only assume that it was only the driver inside that car, but I did not see them adequately clear that vehicle. So
What were they filming?
I think, the supervisor
No,
will have a field
whatever
day
the
with
new
this
version of
pursuit
Live
here in
PD is.
West
Maybe they were
Covina.
rolling with Covina
And,
PD tonight.
I guess that'll be a wrap for this.
It could have been a stringer. It could have been a night crawler. It could have been.
An interesting conclusion to this pursuit, and
They call it On Patrol Live now, right?
what can you say?
Right, On Patrol Live. It could have been On Patrol Live. And they're with West Covina PD, and they just happened to fall into a police chase. Don't they do On Patrol Live on Fridays? Because it's always been live to tape.
And now they've cleared the vehicle.
Now
They've
we're
pumped
code
the trunk
4.
And double check.
Drop your 4s in the
But,
chat. I don't know.
really
Somehow,
interesting to
some way,
see them
we're code
abandon that
4,
vehicle
and I'm trying to figure out what the hell just
without,
happened.
Really checking to see at first whether they really had a vehicle that was empty there without any remaining threats inside the car. Yeah, just a wild ending to this pursuit in a way that we haven't really seen very often here. But just when you thought you've seen it all, this
Nope.
is,
We've had We've had two
This has been an
chases
interesting one, but man,
in the last couple hours
weird end to this pursuit.
that are unprecedented finishes. It's always something different. My God, my heart, my chest. 25 minutes there. I don't know what happened in the Walgreens chase. I'm busy.
suspect
I'm busy
in
with this
custody.
movie.
The Camry has been emptied. We're at the intersection of California Avenue and Cameron Avenue with this pursuit now concluding in about as best case scenario as you can imagine. Fortunately, nobody hurt here. And another one for the books here in West Covina, reporting live from Air 7 HD. I'm Chris Christie, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Oh, man. Well, that will do it for this chase. And we still have 2 hours left. 2 hours and 5 minutes left until the 11 o'clock news is complete. The choppers are in the air right now. So if there's another one, they're going to be there in like 2 seconds because they're out getting news for the 11 o'clock. But that's going to lead the 11 o'clock news. You better believe it. All right, people, if you haven't dropped your 4s in the chat, do so already. Go ahead and do it. GG's, yes, all the above. Chase number 3 in the books. This one will be available for VOD replay for those of you that are just joining us late, for those of you that didn't get a notification. Wow, what a chase. Finally. Whew. That one got the sweats going a little bit. Call this one Stage 5 Clinger. All right. Till next time, my friends, it's your boy. I will see you. Until next time on the timeline.